How's it going, Hornets? And welcome back to another fantastic episode of Hornet Nation. I'm Sam Scarlett.
And I'm Shinavier. This week we learn more about Black History Month with some of our athletes, discuss recent college signings, and meet up with the cheer team to see what competitive cheer is all about.
Get ready, Saline.
Cue the intro.
As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, we send it over to Natalie Colano as we look at important African-American athletes and how they have influenced some of the athletes here at Saline.
Many people know that professional athletes leave an impact on student athletes, but just how much of an impact do they really have?
I'll say my sports role model is Lamar Jackson and Cam Newton.
My sports role model is my grandpa.
My sports role model is Jalen Ramsey, Sean Taylor.
They're both African-American quarterbacks, which there aren't as many in the NFL, and they are the top two, the elite. Both have had very successful seasons, both in college and the NFL.
He's my sports role model because he was the first person that that brought me up into basketball. And he was my first coach, and he always inspired me to give 110% and to always try my best.
They're both wonderful men, and they play the game with heart. They love it so much that, that's like their life, and that's how I want to model my life off of. It's like, not just being a great person, but also becoming a great ball player. So, I'll watch their tapes, and, I'll model myself off of them because that's what I want to be.
Well, both of them have had a lot of doubters. The way they handle it is how I try to handle my situation with people that doubt me playing here.
He has taught me my form for shooting, and he taught me how to be aggressive attacking the hoop when I'm dribbling.
What I learned from my role models is always have heart, play until you can't play anymore. That's what keeps me going because I know I'm trying to get where they're at. I have high dreams, going on and playing in college, and high dreams of going on to the NFL and things like that, and they've done it. So every time when I look at them and see how they play their game and how they play the game with heart and how they love the game so much, that's how I model myself.
We thank them for perseverance. I know they went through a lot from the start all the way to where they're at now, and for them not giving up and continuing to go, that really means a lot to me and what I'm going through right now.
He is my grandpa and my coach, and he means everything.
My role models, they're humble, they're highly respected, and that's how I want to be. That's how I want to be viewed. I'm a humble person, and I don't take anything for granted. And those two men didn't take anything for granted, and they worked hard for everything they have. And that's what I wanted to do, work hard for everything, and make sure I earn it.
Thanks for taking the time to inform us about your role models and how they impacted your life. Our hockey team faced off against conference rivals, the Ann Arbor Pioneers, this past Monday. The team lost 4-3 to say. Our boys traveled to Salem this Saturday, where they look to bounce back after Monday night's loss.
8 of our athletes here at Saline recently signed to pursue an athletic career in college on February 6th. Let's send it over to Frank Parkinson, who covered the event.
Signing day is a huge milestone in athletes' lives. It is the point where they say goodbye to high school sports and look onward to the collegiate level. This is an emotional and exciting moment for everyone involved.
I'm definitely going to miss it. I'll always miss high school football. It was a great experience, but I'm ready to get on with what's next.
Athletics has had a huge impact on my life. I have grown a lot as a person, and my club coaches have really emphasized that we need to grow as women while we grow as athletes. And I think that through athletics I've learned how to become a good teammate, but also a better person for it. So
besides pursuing a career in athletics, many athletes use their opportunity to continue playing as a stepping stone to higher academics in areas they're interested in.
I'm excited to see what happens with diving and what happens academically at Illinois State because they do have a really good nursing program. So
I chose Indiana Tech because I liked the team and how they seemed close, like a family, and I liked what the school has to offer. And it's not too big, it's not too small for me.
Congratulations to all the athletes who signed their letter of intent over these past few weeks. Back to the studio, I'm Frank Parkinson.
Congratulations to all the athletes who signed so far. There will be another signing event in the athletic hallway February 20th after school at 3 p.m. Come on out and support your fellow athletes.
Give me an S, give me an A. Our competitive cheer team has been on a hot streak in tearing up the mats lately. We sat down with a couple members of the cheer team to get an inside look on their season.
When people think about cheerleading, they often think about cheerleaders standing on the side of a court or a field cheering on their home team. But today, we take a look into competitive cheer, which is a bit different than sideline cheer.
There's a difference. Sideline sport is for cheering for football, and then competitive cheer is just mainly just all about cheerleading, and it just focuses on our precision of what we do, and like
It's more athletic and it takes more energy, and it's more competitive cheer is more like a sport rather than sideline is more of an activity. There's 3 rounds, and in the first round we do motions and jumps.
And then round 2 is tumbling and jumps and all that.
And then round 3 is a combination of everything where you can have, it's mainly stunts, but you add tumbling.
Everything. Round 3 is really interesting compared with the others.
Saline's competitive cheer team has had a great season, taking home all 3 SEC meets. They are now well positioned for the end of the season.
Saline has been doing really good. We got SEC champs this year. We won all of the SEC competitions.
In the districts right now, it's Churchill, John Glenn, Canton is trying to go for us, so I'm going to say them, and Bedford's still up there because we still have to watch out for them, but we're usually better. So.
This year we're really trying to make it out of our district and go to regionals, so we've been really pushing at practice and putting in all of our effort to get to 4th or 3rd at regionals. We have beat the 2 teams that beat us last year at districts, but then they also have beat us, so we're really trying to push forward and really put a lot of effort into it.
Signing off, I'm Elijah Frederick. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Demi and Danielle, for educating us on how cheer meets work. We'd like to wish you and your team the best of luck at districts this upcoming weekend. Well, that's all for this show. Tune in next time for the latest and greatest in Saline sports.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest show updates at Nation Hornet. Also, be sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram at Saline Video. Signing off, I'm Sam Scarlett.
And I'm Brendan Shinavier. Have a stinger of a day, Hornets.